According to the Pew Research Center, posted an article in 2017 that 83% of all Americans own a smartphone or a smart device. Of those 83%, 80% also use social media. Social media is now, in our age, the way that we communicate ourselves, information about ourselves to the public, whether that's where you're at, what you're doing, things you're involved with, and many other things. With all that information comes a lot of data that people can use. And today I'm going to talk about that the companies that you do not know about, how much they know about you just based off of your online profiles and your social media and everything else about you on the internet. I'm also an avid user of social media myself. I have done a lot of research in this area and gone through a lot of documentaries and feel I have a strong understanding of how private or not private our information is. And today I'm going to go over what information companies have on you, the quantity of it. I'm going to go over why do those companies want your information. I'm also going to go over what things have been done already with that information in social media and how it has affected our day-to-day lives. To talk about how much information is out to you, we have to go back to the beginning. According to Robert Zaccone, an article posted in 2008, the internet began in 1983 May. Ever since then it has grown. Companies have taken over it. There's been major broadcasts, major wealth coming out of it. And of those companies, you can see Google, Yahoo, Apple, YouTube, very profiting companies from the internet. Of those companies, according to a WeFound article posted in 2013, a movement was started in 1998 called the Big Data Mining Movement. This movement was about companies creating algorithms of their already users that use the data from things that you've already watched and looked at and use an algorithm to predict what you want to watch next, as in the YouTube recommended videos, your homepage. You go on Twitter, you go to trending for you, you go on Google, it has recommended searches. All that is an algorithm based off of what you've previously done. All right, going from that, going to present day today, a man named Alexander Nix, founder of company Cambridge Analytica, stated in 2016 that his company is able to access per person over 5,000 data points just based off their social media. Going from that, if I was to ask one of you guys how much information you know about yourself or just tell me about yourself, you'd probably stop at around 30 or 40 facts. So that's how much information 5,000 facts really is. Going along with that, we're going to talk about why do companies care about how many data points they have on you? Why does it matter to them? It's because in reality, the way that companies advertise nowadays is based off people who might buy their product and being able to target the demographic. Well, the demographic nowadays is actually the internet, the data on social media. They can tell from the internet what things you could be interested in potentially buy. According to Brittany Kaiser, employee of Cambridge Analytica, data now has surpassed the value of oil in the United States now. Online data about yourself, and going off of that, that's just how valuable it is. So now that you know how valuable it is, what has already been done with that data? Going off of that, and with that company, Cambridge Analytica, a man named Donald Trump won an election, presidential election, in ways that surprised a lot of people. And one of those ways being with the company Cambridge Analytica, he started a project called Project Alamo, which was a resourcing that used Facebook that they found information on people who were potential votees of President Trump that were on the line. And going off of that, they were able to find people who were on the edge of voting for Trump and able to specifically advertise to them on Facebook. According to Jim Isaac in 2018, Trump invested over $95 million, just under 10% of his total campaign funds. And then going off of that, not only did it work, but it worked extremely well to the fact that people started questioning it. What does my data mean? Is my data private? Does it belong just to me? Or can anyone just look at it, any company, even if I don't follow them? And going off of that, Cambridge Analytica was actually sent to Congress and had to file and testify in Congress. And actually, Cambridge Analytica was shut down afterwards because they were found guilty of stealing information and using it to help the Trump campaign. Just going off of this information, it shows that how influential just your personal data is and how much of that data is worth and how well it works, considering Trump did win the election campaign hugely due to Project Alamo. Going on, so in conclusion of all of this, every big company that advertises online uses your information. They know about you. They know maybe more about you online at least than you might know about yourself, just based off what you've done and posted. So going off of that, they have over thousands of data points on you, and they use it to advertise to each person. So the next time that you guys go online, you follow an account, you interact with an advertisement, you watch a YouTube video, you skip a YouTube video. It's all being recorded, and every click is one more data point that a company has on you.